Varang is not just a villain. She is fire given form. She is the Sahik and war leader of the Mangwan, known to others as the Ash Clan, and one of the most dangerous figures to ever walk Pandora. Where most Navi follow Awa in the balance of life, Varang rejected it entirely, choosing a path shaped by pain, survival, and flame. Her story begins in catastrophe. As a child, Varang lived in a Mangwan village centered around a great home tree. That life ended in fire and ash when volcanic upheaval tore the land apart. She watched her world burn. Her home tree fell, her people were scattered, and her mother, the clan Sahik, died in the destruction. That moment never left her. While others mourned and prayed, Varang learned a different lesson. Awa did not save them. Balance did not protect them. Strength was the only truth that remained. When she came of age, Varang inherited her mother's role as Sahik, displacing her older sister, who had been next in line. But even that was not enough. At just 15 years old, Varang took full control of the clan by poisoning her own father, the Oloekdan. To her, he was a weak leader, paralyzed by fear and tradition, and weakness meant extinction. Under Varang's rule, the Mangwan changed. She guided her people through starvation and despair, but at a terrible cost. Varang urged them to abandon Awa, to reject the three laws and the great balance entirely. In their place, she built a new belief system, one centered on fire. Fire destroys, but it also hardens. Fire consumes, but it leaves survivors stronger. Varang twisted ancestral crafts into something darker. She created toxins and hallucinogens capable of breaking minds, inspiring terror, or driving warriors into fearless, pain blind fury. What others called sorcery was not magic at all, but psychology, ritual, and chemical mastery used with absolute precision. Through fear and devotion, Varang became something more than a leader. To the Mangwan, she was their savior, their messiah, their mother. Unlike other Navi, Varang does not ride an Ikran. She rides a night wraith, a creature as feared as it is lethal. In battle, she wields flaming arrows, dual blades, and now even human weapons. When introduced to RDA technology, her curiosity was brief and quickly replaced with delight. Given a flamethrower, Varang unleashed destruction without hesitation, torching everything around her. She did not fear fire. She embraced it. Varang believes fire is the purest force on Pandora. She sees it as an extension of her spirit, even claiming that she is fire incarnate. She uses flames not only as weapons, but as spectacle, burning oil on her fingers to create the illusion that she herself is a flame. As a person, Varang is brutal, calculating, and merciless. She is a born strategist and a fearsome fighter. Her philosophy is simple: if someone cannot be controlled, they must be destroyed. She holds grudges, despises weakness, and believes in an unforgiving eye for an eye justice. One of her most disturbing traits is her use of the kuru. By connecting to others, Varang can incapacitate them, inflict unbearable pain, and dominate their minds. She is a sadist, experiencing her victim's suffering firsthand and taking pleasure in it. Through pain, she feels powerful. Through control, she escapes the terrified child she once was. Because of her transgressions, Varang is despised by all other Navi Sahiks. To them, she is a heretic, a living betrayal of the Navi way. Yet even they cannot deny her effectiveness. Under Varang, the Mangwan survived an environment that should have wiped them out. She accepts even Navi who have killed their own kind, valuing strength and usefulness above morality. Loyalty matters less to her than competence. Alliances, in Varang's eyes, exist only as long as survival demands. Trust, she believes, makes warriors slow. James Cameron himself describes Varang as someone who deliberately chose the dark version of the Sahik's path, training herself in domination, pain, and psychological control. Her abilities allow her to break resistance and extract truth from anyone unfortunate enough to fall into her grasp. To her people, Varang is both protector and provocation. The elders tolerate her because she keeps the clan alive. Younger warriors revere her, copying her tactics and even her scars. She does not kneel easily, not even to tradition. Varang serves survival, not pride. She follows no law but her own. Varang moves through Pandora like a living ember, never fully trusted, never easily extinguished. She is a product of catastrophe, shaped by fire, loss, and unrelenting will. She does not seek balance. She seeks endurance. And if Pandora must burn for her people to live, Varang will strike the first flame.